So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off. The
match.
excitement already
Indonesia
palpable.
Against Indonesia.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Duke bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that was vital. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Kukçu. And he was quick to react. Neymar. Dani Olmo. Now it's Villa. Nicely shaped ball. That's an excellent interception. David Villa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Baresi can get it clear. Rijkaard. That's a nicely weighted pass. Diouf. Indonesia have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Kukçu. And that's a goal kick. Seedorf. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Indonesia have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Kukçu. Dani Olmo. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Del Piero. And the counter is on. Rijkaard. Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dani Olmo. And it's McAllister.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
And it's Belletti.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Kukçu. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kukcu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good spell of possession, this. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar.
Such good technique.
Dani Olmo does really well to win the ball there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Belletti. Dani Olmo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able... And this is Neymar. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turan is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender that... He's in one-on-one. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Del Piero. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. 60 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good take, and is he in? That's good play. Messi stood his ground strongly. And a chance! It's a loose ball. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo finds himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Played into space out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Del Piero. That ball looks a good one. Well, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's McAllister. Played into space. And the through ball. Shot a goal! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is
impressive jump. And that was very necessary. Oh, good effort. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Hazard. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Threads one in. Adriano. That's the keeper's ball. Nicely spread. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's tidy. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Desperate defending required here. And it's Cruyff. And they win it back again.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have...
Ah, he's given it away. Belletti. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Hullet. Goes for a shot! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Inter.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Maicon, Jim, one of the world's finest fullbacks.
Yeah, I'm always happy to praise a fullback, Peter, as you know, and this guy's class.
What's especially good about him?
Well, I'd say it's mainly down to his fantastic athleticism. They don't call him the Colossus for nothing. He's got immense strength, pace, physicality, and he contributes so much in both attack and defence.
Vieira. Cannavaro. And here's Vieri. Maicon finding himself in space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ibrahimovic. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no joy this time. Piqué. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And here's Cruyff. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's there to get it away. Dani Olmo. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Juve. It's Belletti.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Cannavaro. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And here's the chance to counter. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vieira. Albertini. Vinicius Junior. And it's Gerrard. And it's Maicon.
That's good play from him.
Vieri. Oh, important interception. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Couldn't squeeze it through. Dani Olmo. McAllister. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Maicon. Short changes him with that pass. Vieri. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
McAllister. McAllister unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Gerrard. Looking for the run. Maicon. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Distributed tidily. Space for him to turn and look. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ibrahimovic. Oh, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And here's Vieri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's been cut out, well played. Gerrard. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Nicely weighted ball. Silvestre looking for a runner.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
There will be a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played. Maicon. Could move up a gear here. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Cruyff. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'd like to draw your attention to
Reflections
the
on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So we're off again.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Cruyff. No, not quite on the same wavelength. McAllister. Dani Olmo. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he shoots! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Towering header! Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he's there to clear it. The referee has given a corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Point-blank header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
No, that's been intercepted. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Looking to play him in. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. 60 minutes played. Cruyff aims beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ibrahimovic gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Played in. Shoot! And the ball has another go! Oh, good finish! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 4, Orkun Kokcu. Orkun Kokcu. Orkun Kokcu. Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field is Number 14, Neymar.
So we have movement on both benches. So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Well read, nice interception. Linton. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Costa Curta clears it away. Decent chance!
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
That's a lovely pass. Oh, right place, right time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The less said about that pass, the better.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Cantona. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. The final 5 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Belletti. Vinicius Junior producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's a sharp pass. 2 minutes to be added on. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula. And shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Looking for the run. Danny Olmo. He's shifting through the... And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been... In he goes again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, they could be caught out here. McAllister. Rijkaard. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Neatly clipped into space. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's an imaginative pass. Brilliantly cut out. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Danny Olmo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Juve. Kukçu. Bruno Fernandes. And it's McAllister. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Oh, well played, well played. Ibrahimovic can clear it away. Belletti. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Danny Olmo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Danny Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia have their second corner now. That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Pass somewhat off target. Ibrahimovic, and it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. McAllister tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Ibrahimovic. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That's a cute ball. Silvestre calmly anticipates. Kokchu. Now he's got space here. De Rossi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. And Messi! And it's come back out to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Indonesia go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ball comes in.
Well played and well cleared.
They get a throw in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pings in across. And the ball is out of play. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Messi. No way through. Kokchu. Rijkaard makes a dash for it. Dani Olmo running with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And that's a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Diouf. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
987. Substitution in progress.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Juve chasing after it. Always onto this.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would...
Dani Olmo! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Dani Olmo wins the duel this time. And it's McAllister. Played into space. Great ball if he can get there. And he's taking no chances there. Played in again. Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Duke going after that. He's in a great position here. Duke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dani Olmo shapes to shoot! That's going up front in a hurry. Lampard does really well to win the ball there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Passing nice and neat. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitutions taking place.
Foot in. Jupe. Joelinton. Tries to dink it through. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball over the top. And this is Messi. Big chance! And a neat finish. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And a chance! It's a loose ball. Flashes it across. Juve. Looking for options for movement. Engages and forces him off the ball. Maldini. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Juve, and it's lofted through here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Maldini. Lampard. Now it's Mbappe. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, what a mistake! And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Germany.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Played into the box, and the keeper beats it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. He'll try from distance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Dembele! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. And Germany are in front. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And we have our very first corner. Tchouaméni tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach? Dembele! And he's taking no chances there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well.
It's Dembele! And again, he is at his elastic best. A header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Passes short and sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a throw. And it's Pogba. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi. And the pass is intercepted.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Juve with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. Matheus Cunha. And this is Dembele. That's where it came from. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Villa. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Oh, super ball. Oh, it's come loose.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's intervened well there. And here's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Juve. And Dani Olmo. That pass has been well intercepted. He can run onto that. He has a look up.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi, Dembele. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
There will be 1 minute added
Silvestre.
time.
David Villa. Silvestre. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's not got that quite right. Great vision. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Indonesia unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make
So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. So it is a German free kick.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kubasi. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Shot and a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 20, McAllister. Coming on to replace
Maldini getting this one clear.
Number 13, Joelinton.
Has a look and plays it forward. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. Pogba.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Villa. Tries one from range. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cross needs to be good. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty...
Chance! Now, who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now here's the delivery. He's rising! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Duke finds himself offside.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Duke being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
That has not gone well. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pogba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he... Oh, Aubameyang! And that's a tidy finish.
The goal scorer for
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 14, Neymar.
So we have movement on both benches. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Messi. Eriksson finding himself in space. Forced to go back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Duke.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Maldini. Duke. And it's Maldini. And it's Kukçu. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Ericsson.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a runner. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Villa. David Villa. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's been slipped through. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Griezmann. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. It's a pretty loose pass. Juve. Ball played for Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Joelinton. And that's been intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Como.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's running near Iwobi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Iwobi is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Park Ji-sung. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Edmilson spread out to the left. Cross to the back post. Out of play for a goal kick. It's a searching pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Iwobi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, good-looking ball. It's Drogba! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal crosses in. Oh, good effort! Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Olmo. Drogba. Diouf. Diouf! Tries to get it clear. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
This looks promising. Iwobi.
Como genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Looks to the other side. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Park Ji-sung. Bastoni. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Edmilson. And Sylvestre. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Serginho is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's Park Ji-sung. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Edmilson has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Goes for the shot! Stam tries to clear. Van Nistelrooy was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Brilliantly cut out. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dani Olmo. That pass has been well intercepted. Iwobi, well seen, saw that coming. And this is Drogba. He's going for goal! That's going across goal. Park Ji-sung. Yamal. That's a throw.
2
Bastoni.
minutes has been indicated.
And it's Edmilson. And Serginho. And here's Iwobi. And it's Edmilson. And that's going wide left. Edmilson. Oh, that's neat. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Indonesia really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Within these grounds.
Away we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. That's been slipped through. Stam spots it and intercepts. Bastoni shifted it to the flank. Serginho. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Park Ji-sung goes short. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Iwobi played with finesse. Nice interception, well timed. And he's had it nicked away. Might be danger here. Played back towards his own goal. Bastoni And Serginho. Iwobi picks it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Iwobi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Edmilson, played out wide. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Rijkaard. Zaire Emery. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. He's in a great position here. Oh, such a clever touch. He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? Here it is, crossed in. And he's there to clear it. Park Ji-sung. That has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And Bernardo Silva!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Silvestre goes sliding in. Serginho. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? And that's been drilled in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kukçu. Searching pass he's played there. Park Ji-sung. That's going right the way across. Now it's Iwobi. Into the last quarter of an hour. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22, Dani Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Neymar.
Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Mateus. It's Park Ji-sung. It's a pretty loose pass. Indonesia really will have to throw everything at this now. Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Indonesia.
Indonesia 4, have their second
Kukçu.
corner now.
Number 10, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field, number 23,
Donadoni!
Beckham. Number
Oh,
6,
denied! Brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's McTominay. That looks a good ball through. Serginho. And he shoots!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Beckham is sharing after that one. It's played through for him, and he's picked it up out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has not gone well.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one, shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
There isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Park Ji-sung. And it's Beckham. Now it's McTominay. Beckham. Now it's McTominay. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Indonesia.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Seedorf. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Joe Linton gets on his bike and on the move. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and
he's gone for goal! Hakimi. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Nedved. Spread to the right. Now he's got space here. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's in plenty of space here. That's a decent clearance. Played Ibrahimovic! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Real chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And yes, it's him again. Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Has a shot! And that's going up front in a hurry. Ibrahimovic. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Ronaldinho. Nedved. Azar. Opts for safety. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi. That's good play. And it's Nedved. He's in a good position here. And this is Azar. And he whips it in. Oh, terrible pass. It's Nedved! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Half an hour played now. And this is takes a shot! It's in!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Hazard.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Driven forward. Now he's off and running. Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Rijkaard makes a dash for it. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Joelinton, and this is Ibrahimovic. And it's been hooked away. Indonesia have got it back, and they'll have another go. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. Belletti. Joelinton. And it's Joelinton. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chouameni. That's Nedved. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mohamed Salah. Short changes him with that pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nifty challenge, but fair enough. Nedved! No, just not quite.
Nedved is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Ronaldinho. He is through here. It's Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital... Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Indonesia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So straight into the second half. That's a shade optimistic.
Mohamed Salah clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that's an errant pass. Silvestre. Joelinton. Hullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mohamed Salah couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence weakened.
Ibrahimovic! And it's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Indonesia go up by 2 and are looking good. Oh, good try! And it's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
He's had a shot! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
As if 3 weren't enough, This is nigh on utopian. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Great ball, and it's all! Oh, it's come loose. Dani Olmo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chouameni, and it's Nedved. Spread it left. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Chouameni, looking to play him in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nesta makes the interception. Eto'o. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Gabriel goes long. He's picked his way through. Elects to cross. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Messi aims beyond the shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Manchester United have it back and can go again.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Seedorf, played out towards the right wing. Now the delivery. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's hoisted clear. Spread out to the left.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
And he's managed to gift it back. Can he latch on to this? Van Nistelrooy! Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Thinks about the shot. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good alertness. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. They get a throw in. But it's Ronaldinho. Driven in, and a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Nesta can get it clear. Gabriel going after that. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Arsenal against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
Not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pinches it off him. That's going wide left. Donatoni swings in across.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, easy pickings there. That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision. And they can counter here. Into the channel. Bojan Kurkic gets into a good position. And he's managed to get free. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. McAllister! And he's there to get it away. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Kökçü. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's straight offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Donatoni, he has found a way through. It is a corner, good chance. Donatoni goes short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That's a throw. And that's a throw-in. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Bojan Kurkic going face-to-face with his great rival. Kökçü. Can he... Oh, he's been caught napping. Hangs one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, that's fabulous. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Figo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Arsenal have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Donatoni. Rijkaard. McAllister. Silvestre. He's found a way through. No outsmarting him this time. Tries to play it through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in. And that's gone loose, and he's been shifted off it. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, good climb! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Chance to deliver.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Ronaldinho.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bojan. And here's Ibrahimovic. Donatoni. There will be a throw-in. Knocks it into space.
2 added minutes
Gerrard.
has been indicated.
And here's Haaland. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
It's a very good position, this, and the right...
Donatoni! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kupchu. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substitution.
So into the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Indonesia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Ball's played through. Bigo has the space to scheme. Nicely shaped ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard is flagged offside.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dani Olmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Oh, this looks sharp. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That'll be a throw. Maldini. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And it's Kukçu. Juve. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? McAllister. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Good ball, good take. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Juve in the hunt and looking threatening. Kukçu! And that's a tidy finish. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! And a neat finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on...
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's picked his way through. Juve! Oh, in he goes again. It's a goal. Just cruising! They are cruising! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Dani Olmo. Oh, it's played. Gets his head on it! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. And he's had it nicked away. The Rossi did just about enough to come out on top there. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, and he's following up! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, given away! Knocks it out wide. Looking for the far post. Oh, what a mistake! Dani Olmo. This is a promising build-up. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. He is through here! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kirkchu, well read, and the danger is averted. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Nicely weighted ball. Can he spark a counter here? Got a Donny. Haaland, he's got away. So that's it, it is all over. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.